Toilet time. If you're installing a toilet, I'm going to make this real short. The other videos were too long, 15, 20, 25 minutes. If you're putting in a toilet, you got to use these brass or brass coated bolts. Don't be fooled. Brass ones are expensive. Brass coated ones are cheap, but they're junk. When you put these in, they give you these little nylon washers. I think I've showed this before, but I'll show it again. They give you these little nylon washers, and they prevent the bolt from falling into the floor if you've made your hole too big, but I always make my hole just the right size. But, a tip, get an extra nut. It's a quarter, 20 threads per inch. Get an extra nut and an extra washer, and thread it down and do this. Tighten the nut on the stud for the toilet into the flange. This way the nuts can't move. When you tighten the nut, rather, it can't move the bolt. And make sure these are right in the middle. I always put my flanges so the end is just above. It would be like 9:10 and 3:10. If this is 3 o'clock position, this is 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Listening to Earl Scruggs, listen to this. Hear it? Earl Scruggs on the banjo. Long live the king of the banjo. So, it's on the show, The Story, with Dick Gordon. He's doing a tribute to Earl Scruggs. So I got the number 14 screws holding this flange down. I got the bolts in place, and they're nutted and washered in place. Now, oops, lost a finger. Yeah, that's so stupid. Got my shower curtain holders. I'm gonna put those in there. Cheap junk. I'm gonna use stainless steel screws. The screws won't rust, but the escutcheon plates will. Garbage. They got a chrome toilet roll holder, and that ended up too high. Oops. It should have been down here. The bottom of the toilet's 14 inches. Well, we put the valve at 14. It should have been halfway up. Oops. Mistake. So I might have to use one of these long ones. And do this. Wrap it in a loop. Alright. So I did a shout out to a few of the people that watch my videos, but I forgot my pals across the pond. Yeah, 88 GTI and George Marmore, and I forget that name. I should write them all down and read them off, but that wouldn't be candid enough. Just as I think of them. Watched all 5,000 videos, including the repeats. Oops. There, see? When you set down your toilet, those are rock solid. They won't turn. When you have to take the toilet off in a couple of years, if those threads get corroded, no problemo. What's up, two Fruit Loops? Zoop. Sheetrock time. Heater time. We had a little short circuit here. Yeah, pinched a wire somewhere in our ceiling. Oh well, we'll fix her up. Cute little toy you got there. You can find that in a cereal box, maybe, a Fruit Loops. Alright. He's busy at work. We'll just leave him alone. Do his work. We'll do our toilet work. Next ceiling to be changed. This one. No drop ceilings for me. Too ugly. Alright. Kohler, my favorite toilet. 120 bucks for both parts. Used to come separate. Now it comes in one big heavy box. Worked really well. In case you ever think they're going to get blocked. They don't get blocked in the pipe, they get blocked right there. Got a 2-inch trapway hole. And a 3-inch pipe there, so obviously it's going to get blocked right here. Alright, I'm going to put my toilet in place. Alright, toilet's installed. I can't show you everything. But I had it all bolted down. I'm just putting on the reservoir, the tank now. And I noticed that I wasn't square with the walls, so I loosened everything up and I'll just crank her over a little bit, square it to the wall. Toilet against a brick wall. Cool, huh? Tighten these bolts again. I'm not going to put silicone on the bottom. I don't know if it's necessary. Nice level floor. Maybe I might do it, just thinking about it. Alright. Fluid Master, my least favorite fill valve. They close off too abruptly. How's that going to work? Whoop. Just fits. I forgot to put the nut on. I have to redo that. Alrighty. Alright. Got the reservoir all torqued down. Don't ever tighten it. Crack. Got the water all hooked up. Guess it's time to crank her up, huh? Oh yeah. Yep. Need a longer one. No problemo. Got one right here. Alright, I'll switch it. Alright. I switched it. Spare parts. Let's try this again. Crank her up. Fill her up. That's better. I'm gonna make this lower. Water level's too high. Just like my first video, huh? Blub, blub, blub. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second while I undo that lock ring. Or maybe I don't have to. Click, click, click. Simple as that. Push that slide ring down. Junk. Gotta keep the job clean. Nicked my finger with the blade. Cobalt. Lower, lower, lower. Boy, I'm almost an inch below the recommended water line. Let's see what happens. Pretty lame, huh? Alright, I'll put the seat on. I gotta get a diamond bit to drill the wall for the toilet roll holder and the towel bar, wherever that fits on. Got that right here. Just glue it on like this. Okay, one more time. Not bad. Alright.